Let's start off with a story from Richmond, Virginia. Yellow Bird Tattoo is teaming up with Richmond-based Duke's Mayonnaise to offer free mayonnaise-themed tattoos on May 13th. One day only.
There's already a wait list forming, so interested parties better catch up and muster the courage if a saucy sleeve is your thing. You know, condiment puns are hard.
That's right, mayonnaise-themed tattoos and condiment puns. Mayo lovers in the D.C. area, it is time to start planning that road trip to Richmond. It's a good time to be one of the 4 people on earth who loves coleslaw. Mayo enthusiasts can choose from a set menu of over 40 designs and have them tattooed with color or in black on their arms and legs. Now, I'll be honest, the designs, not bad, which is a shame because mayonnaise deserves to have art as bland as it is. They actually found a way to sexy up this condiment. That glow up should go to something that deserves it, you know, like barbecue sauce. I still wouldn't get a tattoo of it, but I'd understand why other people would. Folks willing to get mayo permanently placed on their bodies, I don't care. They don't care what I think. I commend that yellow spirit, even if it does result in free body art that y'all will likely want to get removed in just a few years. Let's head over to the Fashion Center in Pentagon City for this next story, where Rihanna has opened a Savage Fenty store in the mall.
Rihanna is expanding her clothing line, which is hugely successful, into new brick and mortar stores across the U.S. at select cities, and Washington, D.C. is one of them.
This is not a drill. This is not a drill. We are one of the select cities. If you've been wearing the same old underwear since the beginning of the pandemic, Rihanna is here to help. Now, Pentagon City is nice and metro accessible, so you can go ahead and stop by after work. That place will make you feel like you're the only girl in the world. You found draws in a hopeless place. I'm just saying, I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Now, according to a press release, the store will be an immersive experience with 5 individual rooms, custom-made, inclusive mannequins, and a one-of-a-kind mannequin mall. I don't know what any of that means, but it is provocative. It gets the people going. Congratulations to Rihanna, and thank you for not suing me for butchering your songs. Ponder replay. I picked this story out of Fairfax County, Virginia, because it's in keeping with the lingerie theme, and who wouldn't want to keep with the lingerie theme? The Fairfax County Police Department's Tyson's Urban Team was recognized by Victoria's Secret executives for breaking up an interstate retail theft ring believed to be responsible for the loss of more than $250,000 of merchandise. Good Lord, that's a lot of draws. Shout out to the Tyson's Urban Team for their successful G-string sting. That was a bust on behalf of all busts. Tyson's Urban Team is a rugged name. It sounds like they should be taking out international drug cartels. They sound like an elite squad of mercenaries led by Mike Tyson, with him just out here giving out orders Charlie's Angel style, like, we only get 1/5, let's make it count. Sorry, Mike, if you're watching, please don't treat me like that guy on the plane. Once again, congratulations to the Tyson's Urban Team for taking down a ring of panty draws thieves that have been terrorizing shopping malls all throughout the South. Now let's take a trip to Dallas for this last story. Now, when a couple's plans to get married in Vegas was threatened, they rushed to board another flight. That's where fellow passengers and Southwest Airlines staff, including an ordained minister and wedding photographer, stepped in to give them a wedding ceremony mid-flight. I do want to congratulate Jeremy Salda and Pam Patterson from 35,000 feet. I love, but I really love cheap weddings. Let's be honest. I love cheap anything. This checks both boxes. The only way this could be better is if somebody on the flight sprung for an open bar for passengers who became wedding guests by default. You gotta show them some love, since nobody fell asleep during the ceremony or decided to say something at the speak now or forever hold your peace part. Actually, that's kind of a missed opportunity. It really is a missed opportunity. Can you imagine trying to break up a wedding and then being stuck with everybody that was a part of said wedding on the same plane? That sounds amazing. They basically said, if we can't get to Vegas in time, let's just bring Vegas to us. The only difference is the minister who married them is actually a software developer and not an Elvis impersonator. This is the type of impromptu spirit that I love. Usually I'm against making major life decisions in a rush, you know, like getting a mayonnaise tattoo. But these two are obviously kindred spirits. The groom even has little skulls and crossbones on his tie and pocket square. Anybody who shows up to a wedding dressed like Blackbeard in formal wear means business. They now have the coolest wedding story out of all their friends, and they didn't even have to spend an arm and a leg paying for it. Best of luck to the happy couple. My favorite story? You know it's got to be the Mile High Wedding, because love comes before draws. At least that's what my mama told me. But shout out to the Savage Finney store and giving me an excuse to sing Rihanna songs. Where have you been? I haven't seen you around. All right, it's time for Pass the Mic.